Was telling y'all in that last message is more than that. It's more than just just the building. It's more than having being, let's just say, titled. Let's just chalk it up as being saved in a building, being saved by a building, being saved by just a preacher, right? I know y'all seen that. I'm sorry. Let me get that together. I also want to tell y'all that it gotta be really with you all the days of your life and the night too, if you really trying to live that lifestyle. Cause we got some Sunday folks out there, I ain't talking, and it's like I don't want y'all to just think I'm just talking about Christians. I'm talking about whoever, don't take being with God seriously, or whatever you title seriously, because a lot of people just chalk it up. Oh, I go to church, or I go to mosque, I go to temple, I go to okay, and yeah, that's cool, that's great, that's wonderful, but that doesn't make you any less of a sinner. And then they'll be like, what? How you gonna tell me? And I'll be like, oh, that's great. And then I'll ask them a few more questions like, okay, what are you actually in it for? What is salvation? Is it really in your heart? And then they look at me like, of course, why would? And then I'll be like, okay, sound good. And then I'll ask you a few more questions like, are you living that 24/7? Even when nobody watching? Are you holy, sanctified, praise God day and night, every second of every hour? And then they gonna say yeah, and then it's like, I know they're lying. And then it's like we gonna take notes and be like, okay, it's more than that. And I'm like, what you mean? It's more than that. It's more than just a lie. It's more than something to scare people. It's more than a pastime. It's more than just a business. If y'all really want to take it there, and then your favorite nephew cousin, they gonna look you dead in your eye and be like, why do you care? We don't ever see you at church. We don't ever see you. We don't ever see you. But I do pray for y'all every day and make sure that y'all make it. I do want God to actually, if y'all believe in that thing, actually really touch your heart and see that you still have some life to live, right? And then they get all confused because they seen it coming, but they still couldn't grasp the concept. And then I switch it up on them and say, are you able to withstand all that punishment that God has actually saved you from? All that turmoil, you thought you weren't gonna make it, but if that came right back around, would you be ready? And then after that, will you be ready for the return? And they be like, oh no, here he go, he about to do it. Then I'd be like, do you think he's really gonna let you in? And then that's when the turmoil and the chaos go. Somebody start throwing chairs and all that, just because I asked a simple question. And then I'ma look you dead in your face and say, I always keep them right. That's probably what I'm saying. But now I'm be like, it's more than that. It's more than just a little prayer. It's more than just a little song. It's more than thanking you above everybody. That's why you gonna make it. It's above. It's more than thinking your lifestyle is the best. That's why you gonna make it. It's more than telling people that he can save you if you let him. I promise you, it's more than that. And then we're gonna be like, and then they're gonna be like, your favorite Netflix cousin, how much more? And I'm gonna be like, more. It's more than just telling God, you know what, I'll give you a little bit of my time today. And then they'll pan it back on me again, and I'll be like, but that's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you, right? That's not what I asked you. I didn't ask you to come back to me. I asked you, are you doing more than that? Is it more out there for you? Can God really save you out here, or is he really just gonna let us live through all of this? And then I'm telling you, turmoil is still gonna be there, but they gonna have a little bit of quorum. They gonna get a little calmer. It's gonna be like, huh, he making us think again. But I want to tell y'all before I leave that your favorite nephew cousin does love you, and it's more than just being a building. It's more than just a praise. And how much more? I can't tell you more, but I want you to know that your favorite cousin, your favorite nephew cousin, tells you this simply because you have to seek him for yourself. You have to know what you in it for, and you actually have to be all in. And I'm not telling you to be a robot, but I am telling you that you can't play, you can't sugarcoat it, because the devil is busy. And I think that's what I'm gonna stop it at.